What's up, guys? I wanted to chat with you on something real quick. Something I'm going to start offering here, and I hope it spurs some discussions. And I'd love to hear back from you guys on tips and tricks you guys have found on growing as a musician. I wanted to share a couple things that I've been learning. I've grown so much over this past year as a musician compared to the previous 20, where I was just stuck in a rut. And I'd pick up my bass, I'd learn some songs, and I didn't get very far with it. And this past year has been a game changer for me in several ways, and I've learned some things along the way. I took a class through Scott's Bass Lessons on how to practice, and I've bought a couple books, which I'm going to be doing some book reviews and covering things I'm learning from both classes I'm taking and books I'm reading about how to improve as a musician and how to get better at practicing and how to get more out of your time. And so I wanted to share some of that with you. I can't give away all the secrets I learned in the class or from the books because I don't want to get myself in hot water and give you reasons not to take the classes or buy the books yourselves. But this past year has been so different for me compared to so many years previous that I just wanted to share something with you guys. And this one I'm going to share with you today. It's going to cost you a whopping $1. And it is a game changer in how you grow as a musician. And it's not rocket science, but I have seen the fruit of it, and I just want to share it with you guys. It's a journal. And I know some of you are probably rolling your eyes right now, but setting goals and tracking it daily has been a game changer for me in being intentional with my practice time. So whether you get something like a composition book or just a little simple, easy journal, you can even get the spendy moleskin ones. I was gifted one of these disc journals, and I love it because you can take pages out, put them in new places, move them around, and as you set goals, you can move things around within your notebook. But what I have found and what has just been a complete game changer for me is setting down at the beginning of the month, writing out some goals, creating some categories of things you want to work on, whether it's music theory, reading music, ear training, performance, technique. There's all kinds of things you could do. But setting some goals, looking at your monthly calendar and looking at how much realistic time you have. If you're going to be on vacation for 1 or 2 weeks, don't set your goals so high that you can't achieve them. But setting goals, looking at your monthly calendar, looking at what you could realistically do, and setting them just a little bit beyond where your current level is. Because if you do everything right at your level, you're never going to grow. And if you set goals too high that you can't achieve, you're just going to end in frustration. And so what I do at the beginning of a month is I'll sit down and I'll set goals for the month and what I want to achieve, kind of something like this. So these were my November goals. I had 4 categories and things I wanted to work on. And then each day when you set down throughout that month, you flip back and look at what your monthly goals are and what things you need to be addressing. And then you set daily goals for that day of what you want to work on with the amount of time you have, with whatever work, life, family balances allow. And what it does is it helps you see progress, because at the beginning of the month, I sit down and I set the goals. I work towards them, and every day before I start practicing, I'm intentional about setting goals based on what my monthly goals are. And then at the end of the month, you recap and look at how you did. And as you're checking off those goals and you're seeing growth from month to month, it's so encouraging. It helps you see the growth that you might not see otherwise. And so something as simple as a journal and setting monthly and daily goals within those has been an absolute game changer for me. You can get a journal as cheap as $1. You can go to the dollar store and just get a little spiral bound notebook. It doesn't have to be a big investment, but for $1, it can literally change your growth as a musician. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've done things along this line and you've had success. Comment below. I'd love to hear from you guys and maybe get ideas from you that I don't know about, that I'm not currently doing, that I can incorporate to help us all grow as musicians. So thanks a lot. Hope you're all doing well out there, and talk to you soon.